Hello, and welcome to Virtual Investor Conferences. My name is Cecilia, and on behalf of OTC Markets, we're very pleased you have joined us for our next live presentation from OMNIQ. Please note you can submit questions for the presenter in the box to the left of the slides. You can also view a company's availability for one-on-one meetings through the Schedule Meetings tab found on the conference platform. At this point, I'm very pleased to welcome Shai Lustgarten, Chairman and CEO of OMNIQ, which trades on the OTCQB venture market under the symbol OMQS. Welcome, Shai.
Hi, thank you very much. And hello, everyone. And thank you for joining the OMNIQ presentation. My name is Shai Luskertin, and I'm the CEO of OMNIQ. In OMNIQ, what we believe is in 100% efficiency in automation. When we say automation, we are focusing on automating actions and creating automatic actions by using AI. It didn't start this way 34 years ago, but today with 9 patents and an engine, what we call the engine, the algorithms, and they are protected. They are our own IP, and we have 9 patents on them. These algorithms are used to be able to create machine vision capabilities, computer vision capabilities. We can identify objects and create also software applications depending on the use case, and this way create practical actions in our everyday lives of enterprises. It didn't start, as I mentioned, like that 34 years ago when OMNIQ started. That is when the buzzword for automation was the technology buzzword was barcode labels, and barcode scanning for identifying objects. And what OMNIQ did, we had started by providing our enterprises, the customers that we serve, we went to their warehouses and we've started identifying the objects by sticking barcode labels on each box, assets as we say, and started automating warehouses, starting automating distribution centers, manufacturing sites. And this way we're able to create a digital, if you will, warehouse where we integrated all that digital data into the different ERP systems of our customers back then, for example, into SAP or Oracle and different other ERPs. That is how the enterprises, our customers, were able to know what's in their stores, what's in their warehouses, what's been delivered, etc. As we moved throughout the years of our evolution, we've found additional technologies, we've gathered and been able to provide more and more solutions to our customers in automation. And again, focusing first on the supply chain levels of our customers. And that is how we were able to also throughout the years, create additional added values and strength in the company, such as the support for many years with for enterprises, till the point that today most of our customers are Fortune 100, Fortune 500 enterprises that depend on us to run their operations. The markets that we serve today are, when we started, of course, with the supply chain automation, that's the first market. Then when we had started creating the next gen technology and additional solutions such as different other wireless communication platforms such as Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, etc., to identify objects and transfer analog data into digital data. That is when we started opening up the company to additional markets and be able to show the path towards growth through penetration into additional markets. So the additional technologies we developed allowed us to penetrate additional markets such as the public safety market, the safe city market, and traffic management. These markets are going to carry us towards the growth of the company. As we'll show you in a bit, we have doubled the company for the last 5 years of operation, but now we're looking even more into creating a higher growth due to the new AI solutions and products, depending on machine vision that we created. And focusing on the markets that we serve today, we know that we can really create the growth that we aim for, because each one of these markets really allow the growth to happen. These markets depend and require next-gen solutions. These markets and customers within these markets depend on us to actually deliver this to them so we can grow together with their growth. Some of the customers that you will find that OMNIQ serves for more than 2 decades today, each one of them are ones that come from retail, transportation, logistics, manufacturing, healthcare, public safety and safe city clients, and also within the traffic management as well. You can find logos such as Ace Hardware, Oakley, Fiat, auto manufacturers like Nissan as well, Yamaha, and additional healthcare providers such as LabCorp and McKesson, and many airports. We have a slide about that can discuss. All of them use and rely on OMNIQ to provide to them the ability to run their operation in the everyday. So what we do in OMNIQ every day is very critical to our customers. And if such 100, Fortune 100 customers depend on us to run their operations, then we believe that we're on the right path towards significant growth. A good use case of the new technology that we created at OMNIQ, we started, like I mentioned, several years ago to design and develop algorithms, what we call the engine. They are protected by 9 patents, and they allow us to be able to provide computer vision. Computer vision is something that OMNIQ sees as the next gen solution in automation of supply chain levels, in public safety, and the markets that we mentioned we're serving. The reason is because when you master and excel in computer vision, AI, and machine vision, you can really create automatic actions when before they require the touch of a man, which we can now eliminate in the process of creating automatic actions. A good example, like you see in this slide, we trained our engine, the algorithms, to identify vehicles. When we say identify vehicles, it's not only the character recognition, identification of the license plate, it's also the vehicle make, color, type, model, and also the license plate recognition. That allows us to flag out events, for example, in border control, when there's a database by the government that requires us to flag out events or notifications when we spot and identify vehicles that are on the lookout for whatever reason, or stolen vehicles, or vehicles that are associated with whatever is on the database, and we need to flag these events out. Our systems can, in actually less than 100 milliseconds, allow us to identify the vehicle, even if it's traveling at 100 miles per hour at night when it's snowing, foggy, whatever. The systems that we provide come in the shape of cameras, what we call the sensors, which do the vehicle detection. And then we send that information to the AI level, where the software does the identification and cross-checking with any type of database. And then we create actions. A good action would come out as a form of application where we do notifications and alerts. So back to that border control, that is where we could identify vehicles that are on the blacklist of the government, for example, and then flag out in 100 milliseconds a notification and send it out, this notification, to the border police, and they can stop that vehicle before they come even close to the border to cross it. We do this in many other places as well. We go to cities with our product Q Shield, and we put our sensors at intersections, and we start doing the identification and sending out notifications as a machine-to-machine solution without a touch of a man, of vehicles or people that are on the lookout. And this way allow as a force multiplier to the police to really enforce regulations and create a safe city reality to the in that city. Additional products that create automation that we provide in OMNIQ are ones that are come in the shape of smart kiosks. We provide to different large QSRs, quick service restaurants. We provide to them kiosks that provide the ability to do a self checkout or self ordering and additional uses in our kiosks. We provide the complete solution if it's the hardware and the software today together, as well with the payment processing software that we developed as well. Everything that we will talk about and that we are showing to you are providing the, if you will, the ability for automatic actions and eliminating the touch of a man in the process. So, for example, in self-ordering, this is when we can create more growth to the places that we provide our kiosks to by eliminating the touch of a man in the regular manual cash registration where you do the ordering. You can actually do that through our kiosks or applications that are connected to the kiosks. We have additional products like the payment processing, which I mentioned as well, and today come in different shapes and provide the ability to support even digital coins. At the end of the day, everything that we do is creating data and the interaction with consumers. And this data is very valuable, and that data creates the ability for us to be able to show how we could create more efficiencies to our customers. The business model that OMNIQ offers is very diversified. We do provide hardware sales, of course, to our customers, but we have our own software and we have our own engine of the machine vision AI, which the new product line is all based on. And of course, we provide also revenue share. A good example of revenue share when we go to safe cities. Not only we create the notifications and alerts, we also at the same time know if that vehicle is associated with any, if they were not registered, if they were not insured, and then we issue through Q Shield automatically a citation, and we keep a portion of that citation fee at OMNIQ. So this is very creative revenue share model that we have, and also the recurring revenue at the company grows very dramatically, significantly from the day we started. If in 2019 we were, or before that, we were only 5% recurring revenue, today the company is between 22 to 24% recurring revenue, while we are going to, of course, our objective is to be 60-40, 60% recurring and 40% one-time sales. A little bit overview of where we were a few years ago and where we're at today. So revenue-wise, from about $20 million up to about $100 million, and 2024 looks good as well. We will probably be able to show the growth. We eliminated from our balance sheet the very large debt that we had when we started. Again, R&D costs a lot of money, and we invested everything, and we use our own resources for that. Everything that we support our operations and also the R&D costs and everything is done from the operations of the company, from the cash flow that we create. And we eliminated even further the debt today to even less than $8 million. So it varies, but it's going to go down to zero, and it started from actually 37. So we did do together with our revenue growth, together with the new products that we're launching, depending that are based on the AI technology that allows us to grow our margins and this way create more cash that can allow us to move even quicker into our next double. For 2024, we're seeing already significant growth compared to 2023, not only I would say in the revenue, but most importantly in the profitability and the bottom line. We are, if we lost about $20 million last year, this year the first half is $5 million, and that's going to be probably reduced. I'm not going to be putting here information that we didn't yet release, but we're going to release our report soon, and I think you'll be very much pleased on the results. Very significantly, much better than every other year of the company's history. One of the things that we're very excited about is the automation that we provide to airports. Again, both security and efficiencies. So when you use machine vision AI, and with our patents and unique technology that we offer to airports, we can provide both security and the efficiency, as I mentioned, and that is unique to us. I don't know of any other company that is able to provide both these functionalities or services to their customers, and in very precisely, very quickly. So when we go to our customers, we can do object identification with between 97 to 99% accuracy in the identification. But not only that, we do it in the quickest way possible. Airports especially require security and efficiency in their parking lots. And today, OMNIQ is proud to say that we serve more than 64 airports throughout the US. We also expanded towards Europe and also in Australia and other countries as well. But in the US today, JFK, LaGuardia, Newark, Los Angeles, Miami, all the major airports in the US today depend on OMNIQ to provide to them notifications, alerts for security. In addition to that, also the efficiencies in their parking lots by raising revenues and allowing better service to the consumers in the parking lots as well. The focus points that we see in 2024 and going forward for OMNIQ is to continue focusing on our profitable product lines. We're switching from legacy technology of barcodes, scanning, etc., RFID, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi technologies. We're switching that technology with the AI technology that allows us to grow in recurring, allows us to grow our margins as well. That is one focus point. The other focus point is to continue focusing on the services that we provide to our 100 Fortune 100 customers. The business that we do with them allows us to really forecast much easier, and we are able to really see with a very clear visibility of how the next year or 2 years or 3 years are going to look like for OMNIQ. So that allows us to really invest much smarter where to put our resources, the money, and also in the next gen technologies that these customers require. And that's how we do our investments. And of course, throughout the years, we're able to create very strong relationships with very large enterprises. And you can see this from the different press releases that we issued. For example, the NEC press release, where they depend on us for security to provide to them the image processing so they can do the facial recognition and solutions to their customers. They selected OMNIQ to do that, and additional partnerships that you will find in the different press releases. These strategic partnerships allow us to really scale up. We can't do everything ourselves, but with such huge partners, we're able to really put our resources where we need to, and where we excelling, and allow our partners to complete our solutions, and this way be able to scale up and create growth in our revenue lines. With that, I thank you, of course, and I see that there are some questions here. The first question is, what services are you providing BWI Airport? Would like to see your services in action? Basically, what we do there is we do two things, both, like I mentioned, security and efficiency. When you when you travel and want to park your car at BWI today, you will see that there are cameras at the entrance to the parking lots and also in different other strategic areas. The other strategic areas allow the airport to to receive notifications and alerts for security reasons. Of course, airports are very sensitive to that since 9/11, etc. So that is one thing that we do confidentially with the airport. But also what we do as well is we provide better service to consumers. So when you enter the parking lot, you will see cameras. These are our sensors in BWI, for example, and that is when we identify the vehicle in less than a second. And we don't even need this way. We create automatic actions. We don't even need for you to take a ticket. Some airports use that functionality and eliminating tickets. Some airports still use that for their own reasons. But basically, we identify you at the entrance. We know when you made a payment either on an app or a payment through a machine in the airport, and it goes all into a database. Our algorithms know when you made that payment, and when you exit, our sensors are there as well at the exit point, and the gate will lift up automatically. We don't even need gates. We can even enforce parking better, and that's probably another conversation. But we can enforce better parking without without gates as well. So that's what we do at BWI and other airports. Another question is, can you share your thoughts on your valuation given your significant revenue streams? What will be the catalyst for a revaluation of OMNIQ? Again, I'm not a professional in Wall Street and investors, and this is something that to me shows how every day how I'm less even knowledgeable about this. But basically, the valuation, what we see that will affect the valuation is the fact that this year the financial reports will show such a dramatic change in profitability and such a dramatic change in the loss, probably even show without non-cash events a break-even point, which is a turnaround of the company from being the last 7 years investing so much in AI, and already today with our practical products that are changing the everyday use of our customers. These practical solutions are really selling a lot. We have only in the US with our AI products, we have probably more than 10,000 sites already deployed with AI products, and that shows in the margins. I think that is exactly what will show the investors what OMNIQ is and how really attractive the potential with OMNIQ, investing in OMNIQ. Another question is, are you partnering for sales, installations, and support? No, we're not. Well, when you take a company like NEC, a partner like NEC, yes, they bring our products out there. But to capture them, these customers or the Fortune 100 customers that we serve today, many of them, it's all done by our sales team. We have a very large sales team, and we do use also, I would say, VARs, value-added resellers, that bring along more customers like airports and schools and cities, etc. These VARs is where we rely on them to bring customers. In for example, the Safe City Q Shield product. That's a good example where we use VARs and airports as well in traffic management, but we do also direct sales as well. With Fortune 100 customers, we do direct sales. And so to this question, the answer is that most of the time, mostly the revenue comes from direct sales, and we're building very, very significantly now the VAR channel, so we could actually show this scalability. Another question is, can you discuss your sales and marketing channels? Well, we did that. I think I responded to that with a previous question. Another question is, what is your typical sales cycle? Sales cycle could be with an existing customer, even 24 hours. When they need a system and we got it on shelf, we ship it out. The products are proven, the technology is proven, the systems are tested. We continue upgrading them all the time. We continue providing more functionalities and software solutions, as well as add-on functionalities to the existing platform or product the customer is already using. And we can really deploy that quickly by simple action as uploading the existing location site of our customers online, so that even takes sometimes less than a second. Or if that solution requires also hardware and the deployment, it could be a month. Okay, but on average, the sales cycle is quick, ranging from 24 hours to 3 months. If it is a border control solution, today we do 3 border controls between the US to Mexico already, and also the northern border of India and additional countries. And that could take sometimes even a year because of the nature of that project, which is a defense project. So, but most of the revenue comes from actually sales cycles that are very short. I think I don't see any additional questions coming in. So I really thank you very much for your time today to learn a little bit about OmniQ. I hope that we will find you uh, within our invest family of investors soon. And if you have any more questions or anything you need to know, we got on the website the contact details, and we'll be happy to spend time to you and explain more in detail anything that you want to know further. And again, thank you very much for the time. We're really excited about what's the next chapter of OmniQ is going to be. Thank you very